You smoking over there? That fine Revis. What? I'm really about to roll up. My Brody about to roll up. The haters finna roll out like toilet paper roll up. You got that Henny pull up. I'm really glad you showed up, cause I was about to go nuts. Now hurry up and roll up. I'm really about to go nuts. My Brody about to roll up. The haters finna roll out like toilet paper roll up. You got that Henny pull up. I'm really glad you showed up, cause I'm about to go nuts. Now hurry up and roll up. I roll that Dutchie up once. My beat cone shaped like a dunce. That shit sticky to the touch. Give Purple Loaded some bucks. Walk off feeling like the stuff. That mix got licks easy rubbed into particles of dust. Like if that stuck to my blind. Moments right after I hit this, I'ma barely lose focus. Somebody better hand me a drink, cause when I hit that shit, my face look like fish lips. I always like to smoke with the quickness. The same way I like to do business. The same way I like my food done on the lake, cause you know that the munch is gonna kick in. Outsmoke me? I doubt them. I glide through the highs like the Falcons. I'm the stinky family member around them. Smoking a Super Bowl, that's foul kin. I'm really about to roll up. My Brody about to roll up. The haters finna roll out like toilet paper roll up. You got that Henny pull up. I'm really glad you showed up, cause I was about to go nuts. Now hurry up and roll up. I'm really about to go nuts. My Brody about to roll up. The haters finna roll out like toilet paper roll up. You got that Henny pull up. I'm really glad you showed up, cause I'm about to go nuts. Now hurry up and roll up.
I told that bitch to roll up. That money call, I show up. She in the kitchen twerking ass with that baking soda. Stay smoking on that stupid. It got me dreaming lucid. I'm loosey-goosey with the crew. See, that's how I do shit. I swear this life's a movie. I got your baby choosing. They love the way I'm moving. All I do is roll up stupid, ayy. Hit the beat and coast often. Smoking on that death, leave you slept in a coffin. I don't know about these dudes, but I'm boasting. They don't know the rules. Hit the Revis, got me floating. I hit the Revis, got me floating. They don't know the rules. Hit the Revis, got me floating.
I'm really about to roll up. My Brody about to roll up. The haters finna roll out like toilet paper roll up. You got that Henny pull up. I'm really glad you showed up, cause I was about to go nuts. Now hurry up and roll up. I'm really about to go nuts. My Brody about to roll up. The haters finna roll out like toilet paper roll up. You got that Henny pull up. I'm really glad you showed up, cause I'm about to go nuts. Now hurry up and roll up.
Another JawsAtak interview. What up, Facebook Live and YouTube? Today I'm interviewing B Nasty. Yeah. I met B Nasty at Battle of the Zay. A very entertaining MC. He's an MC too. He's not just a battle rapper. Definitely makes music. Yeah, met up with him, just bullshitted. We ended up battling. This is the first person that I'm interviewing that I've battled. I don't think very many other people that I've battled I would interview because they're not really doing much.
Appreciate that.
So, yeah, man, go ahead and introduce yourself a little bit.
Yeah, so my name is B Nasty. I was born in San Francisco, California. Lived there till I was about 8. Moved to Oakland, California. Lived there till I was about 17. And then moved to Antioch. Bounced around Pittsburgh, Concord, Martinez. And now I just recently moved back to Oakland, which is a place that, I say I'm from. That's where I say I was raised. That's where I got my game from. That's where I started rapping. That's where I sold my first sack of weed. All that shit. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I do that. I have kids. I fucking going to school for civil engineering, and
crazy.
I battle, and I love rapping, and that's what I do.
Yeah, dope, dude. And you're one of the few battle MCs, at least in this wave, that's actually like traveling, outside the country, outside the state. So yeah, big ups on that, most definitely.
Yeah, thanks, man. You know what's crazy is I've been doing freestyle battles since like 2008 at Tourette's Without Regrets, and that's what I took the most serious. Like, I thought it took a lot more wit, and it was a harder thing to do. So like when Thesaurus disappeared and Peanut disappeared. Illusion Z disappeared, Tantrum disappeared, Verse Live disappeared. All these people who used to be at Tourette's, they all disappeared, like from Tourette's. And so, of course, that left the lane open for me to just kill artists, you know, with my own style and what I had developed, kind of watching those guys. And I was wondering, like, where they all go, like, how come I didn't see any of them anymore, because they were really good artists. Kodiak too, R.I.P. Kodiak. He was one of them too. And what I ended up finding out was somebody sent me this link to the Grind Time battle, and it was Tantrum versus Dumbfounded. And Tantrum, that's my guy. I see this guy every month. And then I see this battle. It has like 1 million views on it. I'm like, what the fuck?
No doubt. No doubt.
What is this shit? Like, so I'm watching that shit, and I was like, wow, this battling shit goes to a whole nother realm. So, but it didn't quite click in for me still, so I kept freestyling. And then it wasn't until February 2016 I had my very first written battle. And that was verse, what's his name? Mr. E.
Okay.
And
on bots.
Bots was my very first written battle. And then, so after that battle, like, I did my own thing. I just basically applied what I learned from Tourette's battles. But I really didn't understand everything yet.
Sure.
Now I'm just starting to understand, like, how in-depth this battle rap shit is. Like, the bars and the schemes and, the double time, the triple time, the double entendres, the triple entendres, all this other shit that I didn't really pay attention to, I'm learning more about now. And applying it to my style. But, so, I came into that first battle, I had the props, I was just doing my silly stuff, trying to make my punchlines and make people laugh and then, do my thing. But I learned, that's not what it's really all about.
Right.
But from that battle, somebody came up to me and invited me to battle in Dallas, Texas. So I was like, all right, I'll go out there. I battled with them. And then, but that same weekend, I also got invited to battle in San Diego for Shots Fired Rap Battle League. And it was great. Hold on 1 second, guys. It was, sorry about that. Shots Fired Rap Battle League, and it was a great battle. I think it was pretty much the battle of the night, and people loved it, So the very next day, I battled in Texas. I beat that guy, murdered him. You know what I'm saying? It was great.
Were these written or were you freestyling?
These are all written battles.
No doubt.
So like, I've been doing freestyle battles for years, but the only places I really freestyle battle was in Oakland, San Francisco, this festival called Symbiosis, that was at Woodward Reservoir. I did that 2 years in a row. Shout out Symbiosis. And, that's what that was, but the written shit took me way further faster, you know? So,
for sure.
Doing my first battle, I went to San Diego, then to Texas, then I came back, then I had another battle of the Zay, and then I battled in San Antonio, came back, battled in Oceanside again, and then I got the opportunity to go to the Philippines because I'm affiliated with this group called Manilafornia, and they had dropped an album out, and my buddy Zyme, he's like, hey, come be a part of it. It's going to be a great thing. And so what I did was I went out there with them, and I was kind of like the battle rapper in the crew, and the battle rapper that had established himself, you know what I'm saying, as doing that kind of thing. So they put me against Negativo, who's got like, 14 million views.
Oh, no shit.
And is a well-respected, like, veteran battle rapper out there. Yeah. Wow. And I did my thing, I held my own. In the moment, I couldn't be sure if I won or not. But after the battle, all the comments, everybody's like, "Oh, B Nasty won." So I'm like, "Oh, great, this feels good." Wow. So, we also recorded a lot of music out there, and just worked with all the big artists out there. Like Looney hosted my battle.
No shit.
We were rocking with Ron Henley. Yeah, Looney's behind me and Negativo during the battle. And, he hosted it.
Wow.
My next battle is versus Righteous One. Righteous One has about, I think, like 19 million views or something like that. He could freestyle also in Tagalog and in English, so I'm really interested to see how that battle goes. And it does seem like they respect freestyle a lot more in the Philippines than they do in America. So that's something that also works in my behalf. So it's just been great, man. I'm excited to go back out there.
Oh, yeah.
We're supposed to, some of us are going out for like a month and a half. Some of us are only going out for like a week. We're basically going to do music, record, and do shows and do another battle. We just put out Manilafornia 3, September 23rd, and you should look for that on your media outlets online, Spotify, YouTube, whatever, and check that album out.
Oh, yeah.
And then, we're going to go out there and record Manilafornia 4, Manilafornia 5, maybe Manilafornia 6, you know what I mean?
And these are just crew mixtapes?
Let all those... What did you say?
They're crew mixtapes?
Yeah, so it's pretty much like a big compilation.
Yeah.
On the last one, there's like 29 artists on it, It'll be like... some tracks have like 5 or 6 people on it. Some tracks have 3 people on it, whatever. But we work with a lot of artists out there.
Right.
Clumsy, Burial, Verde, Bugoy, Drillon, Ron Henley, Looney. Last time we worked with Living Legends. Shout out Living Legends.
No doubt.
All the artists out there. I can't even remember them all. Paul Laron, photography, he's the best. It's a lot of talented people out there, and their battle rap scene is huge.
No doubt.
Like, it's huge out there. Yeah, man. Because I didn't know much about it, and then I found out about Flip Top.
Right.
Flip Top, they'll drop a battle, it'll get 1.6 million views, 2 million views, 3 million views.
Yeah,
like,
no
within
doubt.
a week with no problem. You know what I mean?
Do you know what your
but the league.
Do you know what your battle in views has right now on your first Philippine battle?
I think it's like right under 5,000.
Okay, so it's still rising.
I haven't checked it. Yeah, it's still coming up. It's my most viewed battle, I believe. That's written. Like I have a battle versus FLO, but that only has like
on Tourette's
5,500. Yeah.
Okay.
And that was all freestyle though.
Right.
But,
you battled a couple people off Tourette's, right? You battled Reverse. Who else have you battled? Frack. You're kind of like killing fools in that lane, man.
Yeah, man. We go back and forth. I pretty much have tussled with the best from the Bay, really. I mean, me and Dirtbag Dan have battled.
Oh, no doubt. I didn't know that.
Live, Kodiak, Tantrum, Illusion Z, Peanut, Pariah. All those guys, man. Like, those are the guys I had to, sharpen my teeth with. Like, they really showed me the ropes, because they were killing. Thesaurus, if I forgot to say Thesaurus.
That's wild, man.
Well, actually, I never battled Thesaurus. I've never battled Thesaurus.
But he was around.
When Thesaurus was there. Yeah, he was there when I started. When I started, he was like always the champion,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
I was like the guy losing in the first round.
Right, for sure.
By the time Ice was good enough to get to the championship, he'd been long gone.
Right.
Doing those World Rap Battle Championships and
Right.
with teamed up with Ilmac, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Winning all the rings and all the money and all that shit, and scribble jams and all that shit,
Right.
which I wasn't privy to for a long time. But you know, those are the guys that I had to learn from.
Yeah, man.
So I think
your resume is growing, and the class you came up with is like top dogs, bro. So it's fucking hella tight to know, you know. It's fucking tight.
Yeah.
Good shit.
But how you been, bro? What's going on your side, man?
I'm chilling. This is your interview though, dude. So it's all good, dude. No, it's dope, man. It's really good to hear. So what were some of your inspirations coming up? Whether freestyle or the written or the music?
I'm gonna say my favorite rapper used to be Andre 3000.
Oh, really? Okay.
He was the man. Oh yeah, that's my dude. And then, cause I met him in '96. He came to the record store that me and my brother used to go play video games at.
Okay.
Over there on Fruitvale and MacArthur. In Oakland.
Yeah.
My brother, we'd go down to this record store called Rhapsody.
Yeah.
And one day, like right after they dropped AT Aliens, them and Goody Mob walk into the record store.
Damn.
And we're like, what the hell? You know, who are
No
these
doubt.
guys? And then they signed pictures for us, and then, you know, like a week later, we heard AT Aliens on the radio. Like, oh, we just fucking met those guys, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, besides meeting him, his talent is just amazing, you know?
Yeah.
And he was definitely somebody that influenced me. And then Marshall came around, and Marshall just, you know, blew my mind.
No doubt.
I think Eminem is pretty much the best rapper. I mean, I love Tupac. You know, I love E40, Mac Dre, Mr. Fab, Keith the Sneak.
Right.
You know, all those big cats. But you know, Marshall drew the line for me.
No doubt.
It was like, all right, this is the level I need to get to. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then 8 Mile came out. That's when, what 8 Mile came out in like 2008, right? Because that's damn near when I started battle rapping.
All right. What about
crazy.
what about Eminem's like style or whatever like drew you towards, you know, saying he's your favorite?
I mean, he was really funny. He was creative, and he did his own thing. He didn't care what anybody thought about him.
Right.
He didn't care how people felt. He was just being himself, and he was like, "Gonna respect me or not?" But really, I don't give a fuck. You know
Right.
And, I don't know. He just kind of blew my mind. I mean, his music videos were different. You know what I'm saying? His music videos were funny.
Yeah, definitely.
You know? And I was like a funny guy. I did a lot of funny stuff. So,
Tight.
you know, I can really relate
Tight.
to what he was.
So, one of my questions is like how you describe your style. So let's go into that. I do have a question following that.
You said, how do I get into my style?
How would you describe your style?
You know, sometimes I find out it's better if other people tell me what they think about my style. But if I had to describe my style, I would say there's definitely like some comedy into it. Sometimes you have to think a little deeper about what I'm actually saying, compared to what you're actually hearing, if that makes any sense.
Right.
Sometimes you have to read between the lines, but sometimes it's really fun and just, you know, party music.
Yeah.
You know, just in the moment, having fun, whatever. Sometimes I rap about nachos, you know, because I love nachos.
That's right.
I know there's other people in the world that love nachos as much, if not more, than I do. So, you know, this is what I do. You know what it really is? I'm gonna give you what the real is.
Yeah, break it down.
I'm gonna give you the real, and this is a very good question. Thank you for asking it. I make music mostly for myself. So if there's like a situation I'm going through or have gone through, something I'm dealing with, or a recurring moment in life, something that just some pattern that keeps repeating itself, I'll make a song to help me get through those moments.
Definitely. Tight.
And I think my best songs are when I do that, you know? Because I don't do it every time, and I don't do it often, actually. But when I do it, it's usually for me, you know?
Yeah.
It's kind of like therapy music. It just helps you get through your own shit.
Absolutely.
It helps me get through my own, whatever I'm going through.
Right.
That's why I really make songs. You know, actual songs. But a lot of times I'm just having fun too.
Tight.
So.
Yeah, you definitely have unique punchlines that a lot of people, you know, it's a very unique way to write. You did your entire second round against me was like ocean references, and like the punchlines were like broken down. Like no one's really doing that, you know. My follow-up, right? And you were dressed as a shark, so everybody need to go watch that. My follow-up question was, have you written comedy or like done stand-up comedy or anything like that?
No, I haven't. And I think it's mainly because I haven't taken the time to sit down and figure out what the formula is.
Right.
Like I could hear, like there's certain things I could see in comedy, like,
right.
you know, setups, you know, battles, they have setups, comedy, they have setups. Sometimes in a battle, we'll have like some reoccurring thing or repeat something that kind of relates to a specific topic maybe once in each verse, you know.
Right,
and like a
right.
comedian, they'll have like 3 or 4 different little sections to their bit, but they'll still throw in that one thing to bring your mind back to whatever it is they're
Right.
trying to point out. You know? I've noticed that, but you know, just like sitting down, writing some comedy. No, I haven't done that.
Yeah, it's
I
definitely.
love to work with somebody who has, or who's like currently doing it in a major way. You know, I'd be interested in that.
Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. Yeah, it's definitely.
You were going to say.
It's definitely one of those. It's definitely one of those practices that you have to, you know, I mean, just like any other art, like sit down specifically with the mindset of like, I'm going to write jokes. Pixie's actually working on a bunch of jokes right now, and that's something that I told her. I was like, if you want to do this, you're going to have to like sit down. Like if I'm painting or whatever, write jokes, you know? So definitely trying to inspire her. But that's another reason why I asked to see if you had any like insight on that. But yeah, man, that's fucking pretty tight to just be aware of. I think you should do that. If you ever thought about it, I would encourage it.
I would too.
Thanks. Yeah, I have. Yeah.
All right, where did you come up with Be Nasty? What made you start going by that?
Okay, so this is a great story. And I'm gonna have to step outside and tell it so that the children don't hear it.
Okay. Because I was waiting for this one by the door, right?
Very excited.
You don't hear this going on. But pretty much. So I was working at this summer camp, right?
Sketchy. No, just playing. Go ahead. Just playing.
You know, I was like maybe, I don't remember if I was 18, 17, 16, one of them years. And like on the weekends, we would all go into the town, you know, and just party because we've been dealing with kids all week at the summer camp, right?
Right. You were a counselor out there or
we
something?
get there, and we rent out like 5 hotel rooms, right? All in a row, and we're partying. girls, we're drinking. It's going down, right? And I'm having the time of my life.
Right.
And for some reason, like, I'm like, I'm going to go take a shower, you know? Fucking drunk and shit. I'm like, I'm going to go take a shower. So I go to the hotel room where no one's there. It's like 3 in the afternoon. And I go in the shower, right? Showering up, chilling. Basically probably just trying to get it back together. And I hear the door open. Door closes. All right. I'm still in the shower. And then, you know, I stop soaping up. And I don't hear nothing. You know, I don't hear the sink going. I don't hear the toilet flushing. I don't hear anybody peeing. You know, I'm like, what the fuck's going on? You know, because it's been a few minutes. So I peel the curtain back, and there's this girl standing there against the wall. I'm like, hey, what's up? She's like, let me see it.
Get the fuck out of here.
So I'm like, you know that Homer Simpson meme where he kind of like disappears back into the bushes?
Right.
That's how I do with like the shower curtains. I just kind of disappear back into the curtains like,
All right.
I don't know what this bitch is talking about.
Right.
Seconds later, boom! Curtain flies open. She looks down, just screams.
What the fuck?
Boom! Hit the door, slam the door. She's gone. She's gone.
The fuck?
I'm like, okay, alright, whatever. So I finish up my shower and I go in the other room, back where everybody else was, and I'm like, bro, what the hell happened? They're like, man, she ran in here, bust open the door and said, I saw the black nasty! So, like...
Where did this bitch come from? Was she like one of the bitches in the crew or what?
She was yeah. She was one of the team members.
Oh, okay. Sure.
Camp, and I think she's actually up from that area where you're at right now. So everybody, you know, we go back to camp. Everybody's calling me Black Nasty. Like, what's up, Black Nasty? What's up, Black Nasty? What's up, Black Nasty? Hey, Black Nasty. So I'm like, all right, I get Black Nasty, and then I just
the unique ways to
I shortened it from Black Nasty to B Nasty.
Okay.
So there is B Nasty.
That is
as
quite.
people know, B Nasty.
Yeah, that's quite an amusing story, man. That's a good one.
Yeah, man. So, you know, I put a modern, like, twist on it.
Yeah.
You know, it's, like, easy to be nasty.
Yeah. I know that phrase.
That's pretty much what happened, man.
Okay.
That's
Interesting.
pretty much what happened.
Very interesting. All right, let's see. What's the best advice someone has gave you?
Best advice someone has given me is to, well, I've gotten a lot of advice, but I'll just say some of the best advice was to just be myself. Because a lot of times, you know, people try to be somebody they're not. And when you're trying to be somebody that you're not, it's not authentic at all.
Right.
You know, and when it's not authentic, no one believes you. And then when no one believes you, you're just kind of wasting your time. You know, so, yeah, I'd say that. That's number one.
Nice. I'm just kind of running down the list. How long have you been working on your craft? Or like rapping or writing or anything like that?
Well, you know, I put my first album out in 2006. It's called Will Rap for Food.
Dude.
Black Yankees, look it up.
Let me hold you up right there. I was just in LA battling, and my opponent didn't show. So this dude who's literally like probably one of the tallest people I ever met, like was like there for him in his place or whatever, and that was his name. Yeah. Will Rap for Food. Super fucking.
That's his name.
That was that. He had he had 2 cardboard signs, dude. Dude was literally like 7 feet tall. Had a fucking big ass piece of cardboard that said "Will Rap for Food" and a little piece of cardboard that said "Will Rap for Food." I just wanted to throw that out there. Anyway.
Yeah, but that was my first album.
All
That's
right.
crazy.
When did you start writing?
Like battling writing?
Nah, just emceeing, getting into the hip hop game, I guess.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'd say, I think I recorded my first track in '04. That's probably when that happened.
All right.
Because, the way the story goes is the first time I ever rapped at all was at a talent show.
Okay.
And that was in Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a teacher, her name was Miss Butts, and she started the talent show, because she was a drama teacher, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And my buddy actually wrote the raps. It was three of us. My buddy wrote the raps, and then he brought them to he's like, okay, guys, go home, memorize this, and then we're going to do a talent show tomorrow. I was like, all right, cool, let's do it. So we did it, and it rocked, right? Mm-hmm. But I was used to making people laugh and, kind of get excited, so I wasn't really like, I'm lying. An auditorium full of people cheering, it felt pretty good.
Right,
but I
for
didn't
sure.
I didn't realize, the impact that it had, I guess is what I mean.
Right.
And so later at school, the next day, people coming to me at lunchtime and all that stuff, like, bro, that was great, man. Keep doing it, man. When are you going to do it again? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, whatever. And then I did the talent show again the following year. And it was great. And so, but I wrote those myself.
Right, for sure.
And that was in the 9th grade of the second talent show.
Okay.
I think so. So anyway, did that, and when I got out of high school, then I met this dude named Eskimo Pie in Pittsburgh, and we started recording. And now, we did those tracks in like '04. Okay. And I made CDs, pressed them up in my room, my 4-stack CD copier.
Right.
Sold them in the street or passed them out. We had one called Guess Who's Coming to Dinner. And I still have a lot of that music that's never been released. Maybe I'll release it sometime later in life. Yeah. But, that's where that all started. And then, but we didn't put out our real official album until 2006, and that was We'll Rap for Food. And that's what we did on all the digital platforms. We had posters, put them up to the streets, had the flyers. And that was the album that kind of made people, I guess, like, raise an eyebrow towards me, because we were definitely different. We were both funny, We were both funny, and so we meshed well together. And that was a lot of the music we put out, but I don't think it was necessarily received too well, or at least not on the main circuit of what was going on in the Bay Area. But there still were people that respected what we did because of how far we'd gone, everything we put into it, and they knew who we were. We were in like a national magazine 2 or 3 times.
No doubt.
And, people pick up a magazine, they read it, and it was called Explosive Magazine.
Okay.
Explosive Magazine. It was kind of like Murder Dog back in the day. Okay. But, that got out too. That gave us more popularity. So then we just kept dropping albums. We dropped like 3 or 4 more albums after that. Okay. And then finally in 2015, I dropped my solo project, which is Easy to Be Nasty. Okay. That's also available on all the digital platforms or whatever. Okay. And after that, I did a lot of music with Stoner Gang, and we put some mixtapes out and some compilations. And then now I'm working a lot with Manilafornia. I was on Manilafornia 2. Now I'm on Manilafornia 3. We're going to keep rocking with those. And I'll probably drop my solo another Easy to Be Nasty solo project pretty soon. I pretty much have it all recorded. I just need to get it together and put it out.
So, do you have links to any of the music that you'd want me to put on the description?
Definitely, I definitely do. You can find a lot of that on YouTube, The Black Yankees, with a Z, not an S, all one word. Okay. Also, Easy to Be Nasty. Okay. SoundCloud, Easy to Be Nasty. iTunes,
Okay.
Tidal, Spotify. It's all on there.
Dope. Spotify.
Yeah.
Good shit, man. Okay. Let's continue on. Where do you envision yourself going in the future? Like, what are things you want to do?
Well, I want to build a suspension bridge. Or not physically build it, but I want to design a suspension bridge. So that's what I'm doing with school.
Okay,
with
what
the
is
civil
it?
engineering
What is
stuff.
it you're in school for? What's it called?
Civil engineering.
Civil engineering. Interesting. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, so I'd like to design a suspension bridge,
So
but I
tight.
want it to look really artistic, you know?
Mhm.
Like, the skyscrapers they have in Dubai
Yeah.
and Singapore and
Mhm.
all these places, or Shanghai.
Mhm.
They're beautiful, and they look like something. It looks like art.
Yeah.
Because I used to draw myself. I used to tag myself too back in the
Oh,
day.
shit.
Actually, the first time I got arrested was 17 for tagging on a BART train.
Oh shit.
Anyway.
All right.
Yeah. So anyway, so I love art. I've always been into art, even when I was young. So I just want a huge structure that looks like a piece of art that does something that people say I'm very good at, which is bringing people together that usually wouldn't be together.
Okay.
So
do you work with like?
That's what I.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
that's hella tight. Are you mainly focusing on like large scale, or do you do small scale stuff as well?
I haven't taken those classes yet. I have to take those classes,
Alright.
but yeah, I like the little models. I love that
Cause
shit.
when you get there, let me know, and I'll send you a 3D dimension piece that you can fucking sculpt, and that will be a challenge for you, I guarantee. Figuring out all my
Yeah.
shit.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm dealing with right now is the calculus and all that,
Okay.
and figuring out, what can support what.
Yeah, that's tight, man. That's
what is strong enough. Statics,
Right.
thermodynamics, all these different things, like how material bends on a molecular level,
That's
or how much
crazy.
it moves. You know what I mean? Like I'm learning about all that kind of stuff. So by the time I get there, yes, that would be dope.
Yeah. It'll be a challenge, bro, but that'd be awesome to see what you can come up with.
Yeah.
That's a collaboration. Tight. Let's keep on rolling. That's super unique, man. I definitely never knew that. I thought you were into cars. Are you into cars?
So I did graduate Wild Tech, and I did work on cars for hella years.
Okay.
But honestly, like it just like wears on your body.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody wants to get their car done for free because they're like, no, you know how to do it.
Yeah.
But they're like, don't want to really pay you, so it's.
Right.
Customers are the same way,
Yeah.
And then once you work on somebody's car, they swear to God, like, you are attached to that car for life.
Right.
I could change a light bulb, but if your seatbelt doesn't work, it's my fault,
Right.
some shit like that. Like, so
Right.
I got tired of dealing with that.
For
I
sure.
don't really. I mean, I love knowing it and knowing how to work on cars. You always have money in your pocket, which is something my father taught me. Rest in peace. Everything that you do with the cars, it kind of just weighs on you. So I had to get out of that.
Sure. Sure.
But I still do it,
Right. Well, cool, man. Different path now. Doing that engineering is super interesting. All right. Well.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's like learning about the cars. That's more like a mechanical kind of engineering, right? So, I was always into that kind of shit. I like building shit, Legos, all that good stuff.
Tight. Let's see. So you mentioned a couple leagues I think you've mentioned most of the leagues you've rocked with. What about like music equipment? Do you make your own instrumentals? Do you buy instrumentals?
I have made some of my own beats. Those are mostly on the first album, which is We'll Rap for Food, and the second album, which is I'm Gomularly Speaking.
Okay.
I made tracks on those albums.
Okay.
But I don't make them too much anymore. I usually outsource.
Okay,
I
excellent.
got buddies that make beats, or I'll buy a beat, something like that.
Right. That's something I tell everybody, every one of my friends, anybody who asks me about starting to do music. I tell them you have to do everything. You need your catalog and you need to buy beats. Don't feel ashamed buying beats. You need to download free beats that you can just find your flow to. You need to make shit. So, is there like equipment that you used or that you like using?
Not in particular.
Okay.
But I have used Pro Tools, Reason. I've also used Logic Pro.
Mm-hmm.
And I've also used Fruity Loops.
Okay. Yeah.
Fruity Loops was, I think, the first program I ever used on my own. When I decided, okay, maybe I'll rap. Because this was still in high school, messing with Fruity Loops.
Cool.
Or actually, probably shortly after. But yeah. I mean, equipment, I don't really have any preference, because I'm not really into it.
Right.
I've taken, like, recording classes, but, and just learn about, like, the diaphragms on the mics and all that kind of shit, how to coil wire, all that stuff.
Right.
But particular equipment, no preference.
Okay, cool. Greatest memory you've experienced?
I'd have to say, like, my children being born, probably.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, that'd have to be number one. Because after you have a kid, then it's like you experience a love you've never experienced before,
Right.
And all these neurons start popping off in your head, and it's like, whoa, this is amazing. All the endorphins are, dopamine.
How old are they? And
my son is 8, and my daughter is about to be 6.
Okay. So how much do they know about like your music or battles or anything like that? Are you still just kind of, They
know I do it. They just don't know to what extent.
Right.
Really. I mean, they know like when I'm gone for 2 weeks. I'm out making music somewhere.
Right. Cool.
Like I had to go to the Philippines for like 2 weeks, so they knew I was going to go do that. Or like doing Symbiosis, going to the festival. They know I'm going to be gone for a week because I tell them, hey, I have to go work.
Yeah.
So I mean, they know.
Yeah.
They know I rap.
Right.
I just don't let them listen to a lot of it, or if I do let them listen to some of it, it's pretty edited.
Yeah.
It's not child. It's not child content.
Right.
They know exactly what I do. Pretty much.
Cool. All right. What's one of the, or is it the opposite of that? Like worst, and this could be just dedicated to hip hop or really whatever though. Like just a worst experience that you've had to overcome.
The worst experience, I have to say. I'm gonna tell you right now. So when I was in the 7th grade, really had to go to the bathroom, and the teacher wouldn't let me go to the bathroom.
Okay.
So I'm like, I raised my hand, and it's silent reading time. So during silent reading time, nobody goes nowhere during silent reading time.
Oh, I remember that.
Silent reading time, you better sit down for 20 minutes, and you don't get to do shit. But I'm like, I gotta go to the bathroom. She's like, no, you just came back from recess, you can't go to the bathroom. Like, damn it. So I sat right by the door, and I was like, well, I have an option. I can sit here and shit myself during silent reading, or I can fucking dash out the door right now and go to the bathroom. So I must have waited probably 2 seconds too long before I decided, fuck this, I'll take the detention. I'm getting the fuck out of here. And I hit the door, right? But before I hit the door, I stand up. It goes.
Damn, bro.
I run into the door.
It's over.
And then I turn around. I look at the whole class. I'm like, excuse me.
Damn.
And I run out, go to the
Interesting. Very interesting. The levels that we have to fucking go through, man. That's wild. All right. Good shit. Good shit. Let's see. All right. Well, I have a handful of more questions. They're getting there. Let's see.
Sure.
What are some and again, you kind of touched on this, but go ahead and let us know projects that you're working on or things you have scheduled.
Yeah, basically Manila Foyen just dropped yesterday, and I'm gonna go to the Philippines and record 4 or 5, possibly 6. I'm gonna be dropping my second solo project, East to Be Nasty Part 2, and yeah, that's the things that are quick in the works. Oh, another thing that I do is the 925 Hip Hop and R&B Awards, which is now the 9 Quota Art and Music Awards.
Oh, wow.
And this is coming up. Yeah, I do this annually. And this is the 6th year that we're doing it. It's going to be at the California Theater in Pittsburgh, January 20th.
Okay.
And pretty much what people do is they go to the website, 9quotaawards.com. It's the number 9, QUOTAAWARDS.com. And they nominate for artists from the area. So meaning like the 925 area. And the 925 extends from like down to Livermore over to San Ramon, clear up to like Brentwood and Oakley and all that shit.
Okay.
So, you know, and there's like 35 categories. It's singers, rappers, dancers, engineers, you know, like music engineers, graphic designers, illustrators, barbers, you know, people work at salons. Like, there's all these different people that we give an award for. And they go to the website, and nominations are open right now at 9quotaawards.com. Nominate your favorite artist from the 925 in one of the categories. And then we do voting, and then we do the award show in January.
Okay,
so the 6th annual one is coming up, and that's like the biggest thing I'm working on.
That's
like
right. Where is that at?
Little baby I work on. It's going to be at the California Theater in Pittsburgh, California, January 20th.
Write that down.
And check out information and updates at 9quotaawards.com. Yee!
Sounds like a trip, man. I might go down there and just support, man. I think that sounds pretty interesting, man.
Yeah, bro, it's something that it takes a lot of time. It takes like 6 months.
No
you
doubt.
Know? So I start working on it in like July, and then the show is, you know, in January, but you have to like have everything in order.
Yeah.
And I have a team: Shani B, Tanisha Curry, and now recently Oski Omar Simmons. He's joined the team, and you know, it's something that we do, and I do it because, I mean, it started out, I used to throw shows like twice a month, you know. I'd put a bunch of artists on, and then that got tiring because that was before social media got popping. You had to get your flyers out there, get your posters out there, get the word out there, get a big artist, and do shows. That got tiring. And, you know, and I started stretching out how much I do shows, but then I was like, I want to do something that benefits everybody.
No doubt.
That everyone can join. It will support everyone. It looks at everyone. It shines light on everyone. You know what I'm saying? And so I decided to do this.
That's dope, dude.
You know, that's the big thing I'm working on.
Yeah.
So.
Hell yeah, man. That's hella fucking awesome that you're doing that, man. Big shouts out to that. Do you have any battles scheduled right now?
Yeah. My next battle is in the Philippines versus Righteous One. That's gonna be like the end of October. And so that's pretty much my next scheduled battle. I don't have any other battles scheduled right now.
You going out to Bots the 28th or whatever it is?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be there to support.
You're not battling?
See, you know, the new guys coming through. No, I'm not battling. No.
Yeah. We're gonna try to make it. If I can sell this canvas that I have, then I think that's gonna, you know, pay my ticket. I'd like to be there. You know, definitely the vision to be there is there. But I've scheduled a lot of art related stuff, so we'll see. We'll let you know.
That's good, man.
Pixie will let you know.
There's so much you can do with art, bro. There's so much you can do with art, and it's amazing all the shit you can do with art. I love art, you know. But yeah, it'd be good to see you out there. Hopefully I'm rapping at Bots 9.
Yeah.
You know, I'm ready to take somebody else's head off.
Right,
I think,
dude, you and Ryan, man.
was great.
You and Ryan had like the best fucking performances at that last event. I think if Ryan came like that, and then if you were like you were, bro, that would be battle of the fucking night, bro. Whoa! I just dropped my live. No, I think that'd be a cool battle though.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I'm down to battle whoever. You know, Ryan is my boy. I didn't get to see his battle because I got there like right before my battle started, but I heard he did great.
Yeah, he did really good.
I got to see your battle versus Hysteric Slap. I'm waiting to see that footage.
That was interesting.
Close.
You battled both of us.
Close, man.
You battled both of us.
I
That
have
was cool.
both you guys.
That was cool.
That was crazy, too.
And now I've battled both of you, and he's battled both of us. It's a weird reality.
Yeah.
All right.
I gotta see I want to see the footage.
Yeah.
It would be interesting if you beat him. Then it'll just all be full circle.
Yeah.
Then I think we'd have to like all do a track together.
Yeah. No, we absolutely.
That would be crazy. Oh, you beat him. Oh, you beat him. Well, I beat you. Well,
Right.
you beat him. Well,
Yeah. Yeah. The topic is already there, bro. Tight. And I still want to collab with you, man. We definitely, you know, whenever you have time, like, it'd be tight to rock a track with you. I think our styles would be very interesting on a track together.
Okay, so hold on. I got another question for you.
Okay.
Because I know we've definitely spoken about this, but you know, I want to get your full commentary on this matter.
Okay.
It was very controversial.
Sure.
So, tell me, or you know, let me know, why do you believe that you won?
Very stubborn, selfish reasons, man. I feel like I thought in battle rap you had to rap battle. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to it just being like full of like comedy and jokes. It's just not how I really looked at rap battling. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that I had rapped more. You know, and then I thought like my third round like had more of a message. So it was very selfish reasons, you know, and I even told Dan afterwards, you know, over the phone that I was just like, yo, like it was just me being selfish, man. I really had a different vision than I thought it was. And yeah, that's why. So I don't see it as jokes. Like I don't think in joke mode. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
I definitely see your side of the story, and you know, to be honest, it was very debatable battle. You know, when I watched it back, I thought at some point, well, hold on, did he take it? And then I thought, well, hold on, did I take it? You know, it made me think a lot while watching it.
Right.
And watching it back. I watched it back, you know, a fair few times.
Right.
And it's definitely debatable. I think every time I watch it, I feel differently about it. Just like I think people feel differently about
something
it.
else that...
The audience...
Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm hitting this Revis.
The other thing, which I mean, comes with, you know, what you're used to is like freestyling and like you know, like fixing, you know, gaps that maybe you didn't have planned. Like, obviously, I don't really freestyle like that, but I know there were times that like you had maybe like forgot a couple bars or whatever, and then like filled it with freestyling, you know, and again, it was virtually, you know, flawless. To like someone who doesn't know, you know, and that was just kind of another reason why I was just like, you know, selfishly thinking I took it, you know what I'm saying? But it's all in the past. You know, I've realized that I'm just being bitter for no fucking reason. You know what I'm saying? So those were
Well,
mine.
you know, it was a good battle, bro.
Mhm.
That's what I think. That's what we have to take out of it.
Yeah.
Is that it
No,
was
absolutely.
a good battle.
Absolutely.
It was a good showmanship
Mhm.
of what we're both capable of.
Right.
You know.
Right.
And you know, yeah, in the third verse, I did carry it over with some freestyle because I think like I got a reaction and in my mind, you know. But something I thought too before the battle and listening to my old battles and people giving me feedback is people was like, bro, you freestyle. Why the fuck aren't you out there freestyling if you forget something or if you stumble or if you whatever?
Right.
And I had to realize, I was like, you're fucking right, because I started taking this, trying to focus on written shit too seriously.
Right.
Not realizing that I have this other talent that I've been developing for years. Why not use it?
For sure.
Especially if some respect it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
And
if that happens, I am able to do that. You know, that also happened in the Philippines. You know, getting huge reactions and then needing to freestyle to like catch yourself.
Right.
Something like that.
And again, you're one of the few people who's actually like consistently, you know, doing that. So it is another level that you should definitely keep in your arsenal. You know. So.
Yeah, for sure.
You're doing it right, man. You're definitely doing it right. No, I was just selfish and bitter and thought differently. So again, it was just a learning experience.
Hey, you know what? You rapped your ass off. You did rap your ass off. I think I thought some of my content was pretty, you know, like I thought everything was kind of like set up and organized in a way.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe that's something people saw that helped carry it through for them to believe that I won.
Right.
Because you know I have to look at both sides. You know, because you know it's a lot of people may feel it's like split down the middle. You know?
Right.
But you know that's not appropriate in battle rap these days.
Right.
But man, it was great. It was competitive.
Yeah. No,
I mean, after you did your first verse, honestly, I was like, there's nothing I can say that's gonna fucking beat this guy. This guy just fucking pocket checked me and had hella bars, right? So I'm like, all right, well, I'm not gonna take the first, but whatever. And then I did the rebuttal.
Then you had your rebuttal, and that shit just like reminded
me.
That just overtook every bar that I had, bro. So well played. It's a chess game, bro. It's a chess game, and right when you think you got the chess game beaten, and then homie does the fucking one move that takes you out. That's chess, bro. Yeah, funny. Well, Pixie and you, or go ahead and laugh at me, whatever. No. With all that being said, it was definitely one of the best battles I've been a part of, so I definitely appreciate I appreciate you being a good sport about it, too, and, you know, so.
For sure, man.
Nice.
For sure.
Nice. All right.
Because, I mean, you know, we're artists. We're working hard, and we're just trying to do our shit, you know. That's how it's supposed to be. That's right.
Definitely. All right, just like a couple more questions. What are some words of wisdom you give to the younger generation?
Words of wisdom for the younger generation is to be cool, stay in school, use protection, and follow your dreams.
Follow your dreams, yeah. Good.
Don't follow your dreams so much that you're sleeping in a van down by the river, still trying to live your dream. Not that far, okay? What I mean is, get your job first, you know, while you're doing your shit, so that you can have something to finance your art. Because whatever kind of art you're doing, a lot of times it's not automatically going to pick up. Everybody isn't automatically going to catch on.
Right.
Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But you have to be able to kind of have your established life, but still put time into your art and your craft and the thing you love to do, the thing that makes you happy.
Make it nasty, real nasty. It's easy to be nasty, make it nasty, hella nasty. Get it in the backseat, make it nasty, real nasty. It's easy to be nasty, make it nasty, hella nasty. It's easy to be nasty. Down chicks like 5-on-1, make a nigga come like 911. Got a girl jealous like they want some too. She got good brains, but she down to learn something new. Pussy so sweet, might rot your teeth. I need a freak in the streets and a freak in the sheets. She get a standing ovation, get the clap in them cheeks though. New nickname, call it a deep throat depot. Knew she was a freak by the way that she look. Then she sucked my dick wrapped in fruit by the foot. Mouthpiece made her wanna play that slug card. Duke the boss man, yeah nigga go hard. No Game of Thrones, but a nigga got hold hard. Hear that pussy calling? Hear it like sonar. I need a ratchet, real nasty. Jumped up kids fogged on the ass cheeks. Make it nasty, real nasty. It's easy to be nasty, make it nasty, hella nasty. Get it in the backseat, make it nasty, real nasty. It's easy to be nasty, make it nasty, hella nasty. Right. It's easy to be nasty. We can get nasty anywhere we meet. Keep the lights on and we don't use sheets. I'm Rick James, bitch, super freak. Let me see what it do and get between them cheeks. She try to make you ski when she bend it over. Gotta stand up in it just like a soldier. She like it rough, so I'm about to choke her. We must be in a water fight, she got that super soaker. Wet the place up, it ain't hard, let go. Take it all off right here at the Metro. Pick your favorite position or we could do them all. From the window to the motherfucking wall. She licking on my balls and all that. Did another little nasty move, I ain't know what to call that. Caught that on camera, made an X-rated movie. Getting hella nasty, more wet than a jacuzzi. Make it nasty, real nasty. It's easy to be nasty, make it nasty, hella nasty. Get it in the backseat, make it nasty, real nasty. It's easy to be nasty, make it nasty, hella nasty. It's easy to be nasty.
745, big body bitch. I'm with a pretty chick wearing Kylie Jenner lip kit. She got a small waist, so you know she got them hips. 34 deep tits and her brain got wits. When we chillin' in my whip and the lights no longer lit. After the club lets out or Tourette's dismissed, and I won my chips from the rap battle disc. I turn my backseat into a luxury inn. Peanut butter leather inside from the weather. I like pussy sweat, but her feet smell better. I adjust her like an adjuster. I hit donuts around tools, that's an adjuster.